if I have any more options, y'all tell me the options that I have. Because at this moment, I don't know any. All I know is he told me to open up the laptop and talk to the minds of his children. And I stand on that. I stand on that assignment. I stand on that assignment this morning as I move according to his purpose and his plan for my life. Look how dark this thing is. I'm so ready to get rid of that laptop, but that laptop has brought me so many memories. It's like I guess it's something going on with that with the camera part. I'm gonna go ahead on the rock with it. I bought me a new one, and it still looked dark. But at the same time, I put the lighting. I changed my lighting. So I'm here on assignment. How y'all doing this morning? It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning, right? It's a Thursday. I'm sorry, Thursday morning. It's a beautiful Thursday morning, March 16th. Yeah, we halfway through the month. We are actually in the last month of the first quarter of the new year. We're in the last month of the first quarter of the new year. This month right here determines a lot. You know what I'm saying? This month right here determines a lot. How you started your year off, how you started off the year is how you can make some changes if you feel as though your year didn't start off right. And you can always make some changes. What's up, my brother? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can always make sure that your year can, you can shift it because this is the last month of the first quarter. So March is March Madness. They call it March Madness, but we ain't gonna call it madness. We gonna call it a blessing, a March blessing. How about that? As we move forward in the things, and I wanted to introduce y'all to something because y'all know I'm on this little health kick, man. I was diagnosed with gout arthritis in 2016. A year after I got to Atlanta, I moved here March of 2015. And about a year later, I was diagnosed with gout. So I can't eat conch, crab, lobster, shrimp, any shellfish messed me up. And so, now, I'm on this health journey and this health kick where I show people how to eat according to their blood types. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm on assignment through the Hourglass Era, and I'm here for no other reason but to help people live a healthier lifestyle by tapping into all the things that the universe has left behind. And so we have to be, cognizant and aware, if you will, especially young men. So I'm 55 years old. I'm a double nickel right now. I think I'm asking the universe to give me 40 more years in this thing called life. But at the same time, it's like, wow, just to wake up in the morning sometime and go to sleep one way, but then wake up another way. Sometimes you could go to sleep feeling good and you'll wake up in the middle of the night in pain. And so, we just have to be careful. We just have to be mindful about what we put in our bodies and what we, digest. And so if it's not in accordance with me right now at this moment, I've been doing this for the last 6-7 years. If it's not according to my blood type, if it's not a food, if it's a food that's on the acidic side of my blood, I can't even play with these people. I can't even play with this stuff no more, man. When I tell you I can't play no more, my brother, I'm talking about I literally cannot play anymore with this with this concept. And so I step outside my blood type with a jerk sauce that I got from and when I tell you, it tore my body up. And so now I'm so cautious about what I put in my mouth because my body will let me know, hey boy, you stepped up out of that. You stepped up out of your zone. You stepped out of your boundaries. So my body has put boundaries on me. You feel me? Where I have to eat according to my blood type. I'm A positive blood. So all A positive blood people, you should not be eating corn, One is the major thing, corn, like no corn on the cob, no canned corn, you know what I'm saying? No cabbage. I used to love cabbage. I can't eat cabbage no more. You know what I'm saying? Potato. Potato would take me up, mashed potato, baked potato, a loaded potato. Potato would take me out of here right now, as well as a tomato. And so those four things right there, I know for a fact I cannot eat. And so I'm A positive blood. So I'm showing people now that if you eat according to your blood type, it just gives you longevity of life. It literally does, because it's not so taxing on your body. You know, people are walking around here. I had a friend of mine just the other day, that was out in the yard. He was out in the yard just cutting his grass, like out in the yard doing some yard work out there, and fell out in the yard. He fell out in the yard as he was out there doing some yard work. He felt good enough to go out there and do the yard work. But while he was out there, he fell out in the yard and never recovered. And when the ambulance finally got there, they tried to revive him, but you know, everybody said that his brother told me that that he actually died in the yard, because they never recovered from. By the time the ambulance got there, he was already gone. And so that affected me a little bit, you know, so that affected me a lot, you know what I'm saying, just to see how people can be here today and going tomorrow. And he was a heavy set dude. And so now I'm just on this assignment, you know what I'm saying. Y'all know I got multiple assignments, you know, so I got my T's. This is the Hourglass Era. We use practical applications and concepts and narratives and ideologies, you know what I'm saying, and studies and strategies and tools and innovations and creativity, you know what I'm saying, to understand that our bodies is our temple. So our bodies is our temple. And so if our bodies is our temple, we gotta be mindful of what we put in our temple. We can't just be we can't, I just know for a fact we cannot be eating across the whole food diaspora and then expect to live long, healthy lives. We cannot do that. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever your blood type is, and I don't want to talk like the Dr. Sebi, man, but I do follow Dr. Sebi, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to talk too much, because you know they try to take that man out strictly because he was adding healing to the bodies. He was adding long life to, you know, and longevity to people. So, you know what I'm saying, I have to be careful to a certain degree because of the powers that be. But at the same time, I still believe that if I'm on assignment and if the universe has called me to show and to teach and to illustrate, motivate, captivate people thinking and their thoughts into walking a more conscientious lifestyle, walking a lifestyle that's based on your conscious thoughts. And even when your wife or your significant other is cooking for you, they should have the blood type list. So I have blood type lists. You know what I'm saying? They should have your blood type list. You don't. One thing that you do not want is a wife that don't understand this book right here. You know what I'm saying? Fighting disease with food. And so we have to fight disease with food. Every disease, when I tell you every disease is in this book, every disease. If you got a skin disease, if you have an internal immune disease, if you got anything going on in your body, this book, Fighting Disease, Fighting Disease with Food, is the go-to book. And so, you know, said through my studies here and through me actually going to, y'all know I have a bachelor's degree in psychology from FIU, and I actually I drove across this country to Cal State University, San Bernardino, and I did a health psychology class out there in Cal State when I was working on my bachelor's degree. And when I tell you that class changed my whole entire life, that one class changed my whole entire life. Health psychology is a beautiful thing, and then one thing that my professor stated to me was the fact that it don't matter what your gender is, if you're a man or a woman, and if you gain weight around your midsection, if your midsection is the biggest part of your body, like your midsection around your waist area, if you gain weight around your midsection, you are mostly prone for every disease it is in the diaspora. Any disease, cancer, um, 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 ulcers, You know what I'm saying? Different things in your stomach at prostate cancer, because your stomach sit on your prostate when you're sitting down, like how I'm sitting down right now. Your stomach has pressure on your prostate, and so it's a variety of things that you have to be concerned with as a man in the earth realm right now. We got to be concerned with all these things, and then so I'm just here on assignment, talking to you guys from the Hourglass Era perspective. That universe told me, and he downloaded this in my spirit. He said, look, tell my people that your whole entire body is in the hourglass. I was like, what? He said, tell them, show them, illustrate that everything that's involved in this hourglass is in your body. So your pH is in this hourglass right here. Your pH is 0 at the bottom, but at the top you got 14. 7 is in the middle. So one of them above 7 is 8. One of them above, beneath 7 is 6. And in that little area right there is neutral. And he says, show them that at the same time, this is acidity. This is alkalinity. This is where all the disease, dis-ease, where they get the word disease from. This is disease right here. Dis-ease. This is health and wellness and well-being. This is disease, sickness, and illness. These is all everything that's in this hourglass is either you're gonna either be on the positive side of it, or you're gonna be on the negative side of it. So we know negativity is acidity. You know what I'm saying? Even in our minds, even in our thoughts, if you have an acidic thought, you're operating from a negative, lower vibrational perspective. And he say, tell my children that all three of these components have to be alkalinic in order to be the best version of yourself. In order to be the best version of yourself that you could ever be to your wife and your kids and your significant other, and as a thought-provoking specialist, you have to have alkalinic thought processes. You got to process data from an alkaline perspective. And so I'm here for no other reason. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist. I am the person that's going to provoke your thoughts to do the right thing, eat the right foods, think the right thoughts, have the right brand, have the right cognitive ability to shift the dynamic from, oh, I just gotta have. One thing about me, I'm gonna have me old steak periodically now. One thing about me, I'm gonna have me old T-bone. Okay. All right. Your body gonna be affected by beef. You could believe me, and/or pork. Your body will be affected. It might not. The only way you can really find out is you stay off of about 90 days. Stay off beef for about 90 days. Stay off of pork for about 90 days, and then eat a big plate of on the 91st day and see what happened to your body. Your body sometime will reject it. And so we came in here this morning with new insights and new tools, and he's giving me new strategy plans and new capabilities and innovations and creativity in order for us to move according to a new thing in life. It's eating and fighting disease with food. And so y'all can reach out to me. So I ain't no expert, but I know a lot now. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually live this lifestyle that I'm talking about. I actually live it. I live it to the point I got my own blood type list now. You know what I'm saying? I have my own blood type list. Somebody told me, don't show that to me because she said, don't show it too long because somebody could stop the screen on them iPhones. They could pause the screen and get all the information off. You ain't got to buy another. I'm like, what? I'm like, I didn't know that. I didn't know these old gurus out here could do it. But yeah, if you know your blood type, then look me up, call me. If you don't know your blood type, guess what you could do? You can still call me. You know why you can call me? Is because I also have the blood type list. I also have the blood type typing test that you can type yourself. You don't necessarily have to go to no doctor unless you just want to. So if you live here in the Atlanta area, I could send you to the young lady who does the typing. But we actually even have the typing test where you can in-home typing test where you can type yourself. You can type you can find out what your blood type is and then find out, that way as well. And so I'm just here, like I told y'all, I'm here on assignment. I'm here doing a variety of things this morning. I felt compelled. Somebody sent me a somebody sent me like a little clip on I want a short, and at the same time, it showed me that, you know, saying how to get inflammation out your body is through this pineapple, boiling pineapple, the skin of a pineapple. Like, wash the pineapple off real good with some baking soda and water, and wash it off real good, the skin of it. And when you peel that pineapple, you put the skin of the pineapple in the pot with some alkaline water. Well, I use alkaline water. I don't know what water they're gonna use. I'm always use alkaline because I drink alkaline water. And so I boiled the skin last night. I boiled the skin yesterday, and then I took some turmeric. I took this ground turmeric. You see, it says grounded turmeric. So I took this turmeric right here, grounded turmeric, and I took a tablespoon of turmeric and put it in the pot as well, right? Then I looked over here and found some grounded ginger that I had. This grounded ginger. You see the grounded ginger? And I took the grounded ginger, and then I also put a little tablespoon of that, a little teaspoon of that in the thing, and I boiled it all together, right? And so now I boiled it all together, and now look what I got. Hey, look what I got right here. I made me a nice ice cold drink this morning. I said, let me just drink this. You know what I'm saying? So I got the turmeric, the boiled skin of the pineapple, and the some ginger. And I said, let me just see if it's gonna do what needs to be done as I do my lie tomorrow morning. Yeah, I think I'm on to something, y'all. I think I'm on to something. And so, yeah, as time progresses and as things evolve, I just want to thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's my bell. I keep telling y'all I'm gonna do something about that bell. But at the same time, I just want y'all to know that I'm on assignment. I'm on here for no other reason but to talk to y'all thoughts, provide y'all with the information necessary to make the paradigm shift. And the paradigm shift is necessary to move forward in conscientiousness, in conscientious thought processes, and in your body and in your spirit. Because he said all three are necessarily one, but you have to make sure that they're all compartmentalized. When you go to a doctor, he's talking about your body, man. When you come to a person like myself, like a therapist or counselor or coach or mentor, we talk about we talk about the mind, man, and we talk about your mind. And then when you go actually to the church, and you go to church and you go to service and you talk to a minister or you talk to a pastor, and that you're talking about the spirit, man. And so all three of those are three separate individual compartments that's in our bodies. He told me to straighten it out, but I'm gonna say it the wrong way first. He said mind, body, spirit. And he said no. Tell them it's not mind, body, spirit, or mind, body, and soul. He said, tell them that your spirit man is first. And so it's spirit, it's mind, and your body is last. You know what I'm saying? Your body is last because it's going back to the dirt, but your spirit will live on past you. And so spirit, we know that energy never dissipate. Energy never go away. So where does this energy go? Good question. Nobody has never really came back and told us, hey, look, it's a whole other dimension out here. It's a whole other realm that we have to consider. So we just saying, gather around the thoughts, gather around the table of your own thoughts. Y'all see the sign in the back behind me? Gather around the table of your own thoughts. Bring your own thoughts into captivity. Bring your own thoughts into an understanding. Bring your own thoughts into a comprehension of where you are and what's going on in your own personal life. This is not the red table talk. This is not the red table talk with Jada. It's okay to be that, But we're not talking about we bringing our thoughts into subjection of our own, so we can focus in on our own thoughts, not the thoughts of this world, not the thoughts of society, not the thoughts of this community that we live in, not the thoughts of this worldly system. No, bring your thoughts and bring your mind up in the subjection of your own thoughts, and then think your own thoughts. That's where deliverance come from. You're able to be delivered. You're able to be free. You can walk in freedom when you have your own thoughts. But when somebody can captivate your own thoughts and have your thoughts entangled with theirs, even with a significant other, even if your thoughts is not your own and your thoughts is based on your wife or your husband or your significant other, that's still you still being controlled to a certain degree. You got to have your own thoughts. And he say, tell them, instruct them, guide them, lead them, orchestrate them. You know what I'm saying? Allow them to understand that it's their thoughts, that he's going to be concerned with your thoughts on Judgment Day. He's going to be concerned with he ain't going to ask you nothing about me. I promise you that. He ain't going to like, hey, that man that y'all seen up there on that line, you feel me? What y'all think he did? He ain't going to be asking you nothing about that. I promise you. He's going to be asking you 100% about your own thoughts. What did you say? What did you believe? Who did you say I am? He gonna say, who did you say I am? Dude, who is that? Was I your Messiah? Ooh-wee. Did you trust in me, or did you trust in the people that told you that you need to get a shot? Oh, I'm sorry. I ain't gonna let him leave that alone. He gonna say, did you trust me? Did you trust in me? Or you trust the system and you allow fear, false evidence appearing real? That's what fear stands for. Did you allow false evidence that appeared real in your life, and you went and rolled your sleeve up? Ooh-wee. He gonna want to know these, but he already know. He already know. He just gonna ask that question to get you to get an answer. He gonna just ask you same thing. He asked baby boy. Who he asked baby boy? He like, who you say I am? Who do you say I am? That's what he gonna want to know. Did you say I was your healer? Am I your healer? Well, if I'm your healer, then you don't need nothing in your body. I'll heal you from the inside out. Yeah, he will heal you from the inside out. And the only reason why I'm saying this right now is because check this out. I remember one time, right? I'm just talking to y'all this morning. Y'all know I come on every now and then. I'm here as your thought-provoking specialist. I come on, and some days he gave me a word, and I come on here with fire. And then some days I just come on here on some old lackadaisical state of mind and still know that I can always talk about what was downloaded in my spirit, which is the Hourglass Era. The era by which we live in right now is the Hourglass Era. I'm getting hats made with the hourglass. I'm finna get some shirts. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go ahead and just get me a old patch right here and say hourglass, man. You know, listen, whatever we got to do to make this thing understand and comprehensible for the people. Because right now, I don't stand here by myself and on my own. I'm standing here on assignment based on what he told me to do. And I'm a 5-month-old baby. Ooh-wee. I'm a 5-month-old baby. I started this when he told me, he said, boy, if you don't open that laptop and talk to the minds of my children, I've commanded you to do this here. And when he said that, he took me in my mind back to a point when I made him a promise. And I made him a promise when I was in a cell that I was able to put the flat palm of my hand like this on one side of the wall and stretch my hand. You know, y'all know I'm about 6 foot tall. I'm 6'2". And I was able to put the flat part of my hand on that side of the wall. And at the same time, that was the cell I was in. And when I made him the promise, I said, Lord, if you deliver me from this right here, I was around all kind of murderers. I done been around murderers, people that really done murdered some folk for real. I had people that been in prison 30-something years before I even got there. You know what I'm saying? I had one dude, he had been in 42 years. He fell when he was 22, and he had been there. No. And he was 62 at the time that I met him. He had been in prison 40 years already before I got there. And so they don't have no problem with putting a knife in you and killing you, because how are they gonna do? Get some more time? You already got 2 life sentences. So what they care about you? So at the same time, I was around real people with real situations. And he took me through that. He took me all the way through that. And so I remembered it when I made him that promise. And he took me back to that point. He said, man, remember when you told me, remember when you said that you will say what I say, and do what I say, do? Remember that point? I said, yes. I had to say yes because I remembered it. He took me back in my mind as if it happened just last week. And y'all know I came home 02, 07, 07. I came home 02, 07, 07. I fell in 03. And so this is my testimony. I remember a time in my life I would have never said this, not even to a person. I'm out here saying it to the world right now. And that's because I've been called. That's because I've been called. I have an assignment on my life. Y'all help me. I can't help myself. All I got to do is, he said, open up the laptop and talk to the minds of my children. And I had no other choice but to do it. Because when he took me back to that point, he was like, boy, if you don't, you want to be back in there where you maybe that promise, I'll take you back there. And I was like, nah, I don't want to go back there for being disobedient. And I know that delayed obedience is still disobedience. Listen, or delayed obedience is still a sign of disobedience. And so when he give you an assignment, you better do it, and you better operate accordingly. You better operate with the full-fledged of tenacity and energy and effort, because you know that he got your back. If he give you the assignment, you ain't got to worry about nothing. Everything gonna get taken care of. Your bills gonna get paid. Your car notes gonna get taken care of. All your stuff gonna get taken care of when you walk according to obedience. Ooh-wee. And so when you walk according to obedience, and you walk according to understanding and comprehension, and you walk according to the awareness of where you are and who you are and whose you are, he got you. And so I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm devising and I'm combining right now. I am devising and I'm combining. He told us that yesterday, that sometimes you might not even need money. All you need is ingenuity and prestige. And if you got ingenuity and prestige, then you got what you need already in some instances. Yeah. And so I move, I breathe, I comprehend, I understand, I walk in the awareness, I walk in humility. Yeah, yes, I do. As I walk towards this assignment, and as I operate from within this assignment, I do it according to his perfect will for my life. I ain't operating in his permissive will. His permissive will is different from his perfect will. When you operating from his permissive will, he's just permitting you to operate from that perspective. But when you're operating directly in the center and the circumference of his perfect will for your life, there's a paradigm shift that happens. There's a paradigm shift that transpires, that transforms. It transitions. It transitions you from one lower vibration of thought to a higher vibration of activity in your life. Don't be fooled. Understand and comprehend. You on assignment as I drink my drink. I think I might be older something, y'all. Hey, look, I might be older something right now. I boiled my pineapple down. I boiled the skin of the pineapple. I cleaned that pineapple so thoroughly. And I boiled the skin of the pineapple down. I took the skin and boiled it. Put it in some alkaline water and just boiled it. And then put me some ginger. Put me some turmeric in there. I hope it helped. I'm going to see. I'm going to see. I'm going to see. Y'all know I put y'all know I put my body to the test. I put my own body to the test. I don't need nobody. Yeah, it tastes good too. Yeah. So how y'all doing this morning? Y'all come on in, chime on in. It's a beautiful space to be. I don't know if this YouTube thing is working properly or appropriately. I don't know. I don't know. Look at my side and say, y'all gather around the table your own thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't commanded to put my lab jacket on this morning, but y'all know I throw that lab jacket on and go all the way in. But at the same time, I'm just happy to be here this morning. I'm happy to stand before his children. I once was, you know what? I was never really apprehensive though. I just never was really apprehensive. I just knew that if he said do it and I didn't do it, there was gonna be some repercussions involved. And so I just did it. The only platform I had at that moment when he first told me to get on and talk to the minds of his children, the only platform I had was on Facebook. And I just opened up the laptop, figured it out how to get on, and started talking. If y'all go back to October 15th, my background was different. I looked green. I need a haircut. But he was like, boy, if you don't open up that laptop and talk to the minds of my children, ooh-wee. So I had to do what needed to be done. Since then, I've changed my background. My stuff look a little different. I got all three of my things watching me. You know what I'm saying? I got old money, always with her, she's just something else. Then I got old success over here. He posted all up. He growing and stemming good and growing good. You know what I'm saying? I got Purpose Planet. He say plant your purpose. Pot your purpose. And so I went and found me a ponytail palm. I didn't know that was a ponytail, but it just, when I seen it, I was like, that's it. That's purpose right there. So I got Purpose standing here strong, potted up, looking good. He forever chilling. And so we good, you know what I'm saying? We good, you know what I'm saying? So we on some positive vibes over here in the background. You know what I'm saying? Removing all kind of pain, stress, anything, anxiety, depression, anything that's in your life that the universe that's not going to allow you to become the best version of yourself that you can be. Then at the same time, I want no parts of it. How about that? I don't want no parts of something that's going to hurt me and prevent me from being the best version of myself that I can be. And so yeah, I'm on assignment. And we're going to move in prestige. We're going to move in ingenuity. We're going to move with new strategies. I can tell you this, that the strategies that you had last year or 2021 or 2020 are not the same strategies that you're going to have the ability to use this year. The tools that once the keys that once unlocked the door of your understanding, the door of your comprehension, those tools are sometimes might not even be available to you anymore. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, sometimes you just gotta go head on and go for it. Like if I had to do it all over again and say, listen, I'll do it the exact same way that I'm doing it right now. Open up the laptop and talk to the minds of my children. That's it. That's my assignment. Monday through Thursday, in the 9 o'clock hour, every day for Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour, 4 days a week. And so I'm standing in a high ranking position I am a social standing individual now. Maybe he wants the world to hear my voice. Maybe the world has to hear and understand and comprehend my perspective. It's valid. It has validity stamped on it. And so I don't know. All I know is I'm obedient. All I know is I'm a child of the Most High. All I know is I've been called and commanded to talk to the minds of the children, his children. So we here on assignment. We here for no other reason. I got y'all blood type list right here. Y'all, listen, I got the hourglass concepts. Eating right according to your blood type. I got O. I have A. I got AB. And I have B. And I have everything that we need. I have everything that we need. Yeah, I have everything that we need. So I'm gonna see if that turmeric works. Because I think I took turmeric one time before, y'all, and it swole me up. So I don't know. I'm gonna see again. I'm gonna say, oh Lord, I'm gonna help. Oh Lord, I gotta put my body to the test, because before I start talking about anything, or before I give the okay, especially if my word and my name, Kendrick B. Davis Sr., if my name is on something, I want it to be all the way 100. I really want to be 100, not 100. I'm not 100. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm about the hood. Y'all know I'm a hood dude that's just highly intelligent. Y'all know. If y'all don't know, y'all will know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just an educated brother. And I went and got and matriculated in these universities and got these degrees on my team. You know what I'm saying? So, but one thing I discovered, you know what I'm saying, about this thing called life. This is what I discovered about this thing called life. People don't really care how much you know. Ooh-wee. I could tell you that people don't really care how much you know and how you come with all your articulate type of thoughts and thinking and talking and articulations, and people don't really care about how much you know until they know how much you care. People don't really care about how much you know until they know how much you care. And so I'm here from a caring perspective. I want to see everybody under the sound of my voice manifest. Manifest what you want in the atmosphere. Manifest what you need and what you desire for your family. Manifest it. I'm doing it. I want to become a manifestation coach. Coach you right into manifestations of everything that you desire. Your heart's desire can be manifested in the earth realm right now through our cognitive ability. It's through your thoughts. It's through your mind that you do it, and you attach energy. You attach a emotions to it, which is energy in motion. That's what emotions are. They're energy in motion. And so when you attach a emotion to that thought, and through that to that realm, until you want to manifest $50,000 a month, that you need $50,000. Can you imagine how comfortable your lifestyle would be right now if you imagine and it worked and you hit it and boom, $50,000 a month in your account every month. $50,000 is in your account every single month for the rest of your life. It'll change some things in your diet. It'll change some things in your world. You'll be able to help so many more people. And so we manifesting. We're coming to you through energetics. We coming to you through things that has been left behind. Let me show y'all what I have. This has been left behind for us. You see that? This can't be created. This came in here through his spoken word. You see that? That's pyrite. Google it. Google pyrite. Pyrite. Google pyrite benefits. I know y'all so lazy. Oh my God. Sometimes I sit here and talk to y'all, boy, I be like, man, I'm like, y'all just be lazy sometimes. Pyrite benefits.
Pyrite metaphysical properties. Pyrite has long been valued as a strong protection stone that shields the wearer from negative energy as well as environmental pollutants. Thus, this stone helps promote physical well-being as well. Stimulating the second and third chakras, pyrite enhances strength of mind and willpower.
Ooh, hey, where would strength be? Let me just do something right quick. Where would strength be on the Hourglass Era? Weakness, strength would have to be here. Weakness have to be here, right? Where is good is up here. Isn't evil down here? Where is light? Light would have to be up here. Isn't darkness down here? So all I do is I take the words and I match them up against the Hourglass Era. I match them up against the Hourglass Era. And if they talking negative, then I don't want no parts of it. But if they talking willpower, that has to be up here. If you're talking strength, if you're talking physical, well, it says this stone promotes physical well-being. Where is well-being? Isn't illness down here, right? Well-being would be up here. So well-being, health, wellness, light, positivity, high vibrations, alkalinity, joy, peace, long suffering, all this got to be here in the positive side. So that's what let me know that it's God stuff. This is universal conscientious stuff. Yeah, that's the beauty of this. That's why he took me to the Hourglass Era. He said, tell my children that they're living in the Hourglass Era. Does this look kind of dirty? Oh, he ain't doing that. Yeah. So, yeah, we live in the Hourglass Era, y'all. This is the era by which we live. And so at the same time, yeah, it says pyrite metaphysical properties. I ain't even go all the way deep into this. It shields the world from negative energy as well as environmental pollutants. Me standing in front of this laptop every day could be environmental pollutants. You know what I'm saying? It's pollutants coming because it's EMF. Y'all Google it for yourself. It's EMF that's being exuded through any TV. Y'all go walk through Walmart and y'all walk by all those TVs on the wall they're trying to sell, but they already on. Already they sell them off the wall sometime. All those are environmental pollutants. All those are EMF, electromagnetic fields, that we walk through every day, that we're not even cognizant of, that we're standing in front of right now. We're standing in front of pollutants. We have pollutants all around us. And so, saying he's left certain things behind. He's left certain things behind for us to tap into. And so this is just universal conscientiousness that I'm talking about. It's a universal understanding and comprehension that we have to have in the diaspora. We have to have these universal conscientious thought processes and understandings and comprehensions. Once you have then you operating according to the best version of yourself that you can, because you're not constructed down into this narrative that society or that religious practices or that these different things will cause you to be limited and box you into a thought. And he told me, he said, tell my children and my people that you are thought-provoking specialists. He gave me that word. I didn't come up with that word on my own. He said, tell them, I said, you are a thought-provoking specialist, that you specialize in provoking thoughts. I provoke your thoughts to understanding and to an expansion of comprehension. Do the research for yourself. All I can do is initiate this here. All I can do, I can't make you implement it in your life. But I tell you right now, pyrite is a beautiful stone. It's a beautiful stone. It's a beautiful stone that came by him. Nobody can make it. This came through him. This came through his spoken word. Go Google clear quartz and tell me what clear quartz is. Tell me what clear quartz is. And so I did it, man. I tell you, the universe got me on universal conscientious or original thoughts. Check this out. Clear quartz benefits.
According to the spruce, one of clear quartz's benefits is enhancing mental clarity. It can help with emotional stability, and it's popular in meditation and restorative work. It's also often used for manifestation and can help create more focus and clarity around a desire. It is a protective stone and can be used to amplify psychic abilities.
Y'all think the universe didn't leave clear quartz behind? Ooh, you better expand your thoughts. Because when he said, let there be, I can tell you every element in the earth understood his voice and understood their assignment. Listen, they understood his voice because it was a combustible pressure in the atmosphere. When he spoke, everything came under subjection to his voice. And at the same time, he said, let. And I promise you, on everything I love, O2, I did a research on it. O2, which is oxygen that we breathe in. It wasn't pneuma, because I did a research to see if it was pneuma out of his breath, out of what we cut out of our lung, what we call pneumonia. No, it wasn't pneuma. It wasn't PNEU. No, it wasn't that one. It was O2. It was oxygen. And oxygen and silicone, those two elements, there's only two elements, oxygen that's in clear quartz. That was already in the earth before when he said, let there be, those two things bound together. And it made clear quartz. Put a piece of clear quartz in your hand. If you're ready to go into mental clarity, if you got mental fog, I just heard Steve Harvey. I was just listening to Steve Harvey before I got on this morning. I'm taking a fresh one, and I heard Steve Harvey going through his whole thing that he said that he had mental fog. And I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And your body from the mitochondria will cause mental fog if your energy level is not up. I'm a 55-year-old man, but my energy is still up. You know what I'm saying? I just have a problem with my little arthritis stuff, but at the same time, my energy is up. I'm still energetic. I still feel young. I still feel vibrant. And at the same time, he was like, yeah, but I could tell him this. Not only do you have to clean the inside of your body, but you have external things outside of your body. We just talked about environmental pollutants. That's all around us. It's all have negative energy attached to it. Google it for yourself and see its EMF, electromagnetic fields and forces that's all around us in the earth realm. When they brought 5G into the earth, why do you think people passed away? Come on, man, be cognizant. Be aware, walk in conscientiousness, understand that it's a bigger picture out here that we have to, I told y'all, we have to be, he gave me a word called circumspect. Look at the circumference of the situation, which is the outer part, and look at the speck in the middle. And then you do a pro and a con against the speck and the circumference, and you get your answer. You get a better answer if you do the outside work as well as the inside work. And so I'm on assignment. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist. I'm here for no other reason but to provoke your thoughts, to expand your borders, to broaden your coast. We living in a time right now that we have to be cognizant. We We have to be aware, cautious. Yes, we do. And so I'm here, like I told y'all, for no other reason because he called me and he's commanded me. And so I have no other choice but to be here 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour. That's my assignment. I know my assignment and I'm comfortable in it. Even on the first day, if y'all go back, I'm a 5-month-old baby. If y'all go back, I started this when he initially told me to open up a laptop and talk to the minds of the children. It was October 15th last year. And so yesterday or day before, the 15th of this month made 5 months I've been here as a 5-month-old baby. And I've said a lot in these 5 months. Enough to build a whole Hourglass Era ebook. Yes, and so I speak into the universe, infinite wisdom, infinite wisdom. Make way for great abundance in my life. Infinite wisdom, infinite intelligence. Make way for great abundance in the lives of every individual in the sound of my voice. I speak wisdom. I speak knowledge. I speak understanding. I speak comprehension. Yes. Infinite wisdom. Move according to your perfect plan. No longer your permissive will, but we want your perfect will to be done in our lives. Align us with your perfect will. Construct us. Erect yourself in us. That when people see us, they will see your good work and